This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 32, statistics, VSAQ, very small, short answer questions. Now the next question is, if x and y are two variates connected by the relation is y equals ax plus b by c, and the variance of x is given as sigma square. Variance x is also given, sigma square. Then write the expression for the standard deviation of y. So y is already given, x is there, and we know what is y bar or x bar. It is sigma y by n. Sum all the elements of y and then divide by n. So what do we do here? Y in place of y we are going to write a x plus b by c, and since we have n also here, n is n by 1, so when we take 1 by n by 1 up, it will be 1 by n. So sigma is also there. So this is sigma ax plus b by cn. So cn will come in the denominator and it will be sigma ax plus b, cn. So sigma ax plus b, so let us apply this sigma. Sigma ax, a constant will come, so sigma x will be there, a sigma x plus, this is nc, and then sigma is going inside also for b, and we know that b when comes out, b is constant, so sigma 1 will be n. Sigma of 1 is addition of 1 n times is always n, so you have bn. Now take them separately now, a sigma x divided by nc, and n we are taking below sigma x, and here bn by nc, so nn gets cancelled, b by c it is b by c. And what do you get here? Sigma x by n is x bar, y bar is what? Sigma y by n. So x bar will be what? It will be sigma x by n. So here we write a by c and sigma x by n as x bar. Okay. Now variance of x and variance of y formula we have already seen in the previous questions. X minus x bar whole square sigma, addition of this, divided by n. This is variance of x. Similarly, variance of y we are going to write. Variance of y, what it will be? Sigma yi minus y bar whole square by n. So yi in place of, this question is given. So y we will put as ax by c plus b by c, because ax plus b by c can be written as ax by c plus b by c. So this is capital X only. Okay. So ax by c plus b by c, because we are just separating it with the denominator, and minus y bar. Y bar is what we just found out. Y bar was a by c x bar plus b by c. So this one, y bar. Now putting it here, a by c x bar minus b by c. Now this is under square, bracket square, and with sigma. So I'm squaring it, putting a sigma here. Sigma is for addition. Now you see b by c gets cancelled, and this a by c is also seen common, or you say it is square. So we will take it out but with a square. So a by c whole square it is, a square by c square. What is inside? Sigma xi minus x bar, xi minus x bar whole square divided by n. But what is this? This is variance of x. We know that's formula, variance of x, y we already wrote. So this is variance of x. So in place of this, we'll write variance of y, which we started. And this is going to be equal to a square by c square. And this is your sigma x square. Sigma x square. Variance is sigma square. But since we have to write sigma x square because it is not under root. So variance of y is sigma y square. So sigma y is equal to under root of this one. So a by c and mod, because plus minus both can come, and this is sigma x. So y relation with x is like this. Next is question number 5. In a series of 20 observations, 10 observations are each equal to k and each of the remaining half is equal to minus k. If the standard deviation of the observation is 2, then write the value of k. Okay, so there are n equal to 20 observation. 20 observation. So in 20, see here, 10 observation are plus value of k and 10 observation are negative value of k. So all these are k 10 times. This and the other 10s are minus k, right? Okay. So now when we learned about the previous, when we dealt with normal data, frequency distribution and continuous frequency distribution, discrete. So we had a d which is x minus a. A was the mean. If you remember then. We were making the tables, we were trying to simplify it, trying to find out the variance, standard deviation, mean, median, mode, everything, right? So we have to make the table. So this was x, and in between we were finding the d, and d was nothing but we are subtracting the mean from all the variable. This is what we have been doing, and this d is x minus a. X is all the values, and we take out or remove the mean. So what is the mean here? Mean is sum of all the elements divided by n. Xi minus a. A is the mean. So this mean, if we start computing the mean, what we are going to get? All are k and others are minus k. If you add them, sigma x, say I'll give you an example so to understand it better. I'll give you an example. There are 4 numbers. 2 are 2 and the others are minus 2, minus 2. So when you add them, it will be 0. 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2. So 0 by n, it is going to be 0. So x bar is going to come as 0. Okay, mean is going to come 0. So this will be 0, xi minus 0. So di is equal to xi. So di or xi both are same in this case. So even if you take sigma xi or sigma di, it is going to be 0 only. Even if you add this sum 2 plus 2 plus minus 2 minus 2, if you add k plus k and minus k, they are going to nullify each other, that is cancel each other, right? So eventually you are going to get the sum which is x of sum of x and sum of d, which is going to be 0 only. Okay. Now coming to the sum of the square of this d. So when you take the sum of di square, which is eventually equal to sum of x square. So if you take 2 square, then minus 2 square, minus 2 square, minus will become plus. So 2 square plus minus 2 square plus minus 2 square will eventually be equal to 2 square plus 2 square plus 2 square plus 2 square. So k times 10 times is 10k square, and minus k 10 times is k 10 square again. So n into k square will come if you add all this, because the negative term has now finished. We have squared it. So this is going to be 20 times k square. That is n into k square. So this is square, 20 items are there, all are k. Since minus k becomes plus k because we have squared it. So it will be 20k square. So what was sigma square? If you remember, if you take my previous discussions, it is simply sigma di whole square by n minus sigma di whole square. This we have already seen. This is sigma square. Sigma square is variance. So now this, what is sigma di whole square? We just found it to be 20 square, k square. So put it 20 k square and divide by 20 minus, what is this sigma di? As I told you, it is 0. So 0 by n is 0 only. So just remove this item. 20 is k square by 20. 20 gets cancelled. It is only k square. So sigma square equals k square. So sigma equals to k plus minus, or k is equal to plus minus sigma. Both are same way of expressing. But the question is asking about k. What is k? Since we have sigma square equals k square, and sigma is already given in the question, the standard deviation in the question is 2. If the standard deviation of the observation is 2, then write the value of k. So we have 2. The sigma is 2. So what do you get? K. K is equal to, basically k square is 4. K is plus minus 2 now. There is another way also. Sigma is plus minus k, k is plus minus sigma. Since sigma is given, k is equal to plus minus 2 because sigma is 2. K is plus minus 2. This is also giving you k equals under root 4 plus minus under root 4, which is going to give you plus minus 2. So k is plus minus 2. Both you have to give in the answer, not only plus you have to specify negative also. Whenever you take the root, you have to take plus minus both. Now next one is sixth. If each observation of a raw data whose standard deviation is sigma is multiplied by a, then write the standard deviation of the new set of observations. So this question is simply about the variables. There will be a old value, this we take as an old value, and then we'll take a new value which is simply all numbers divided by a constant which is a. So every element is multiplied by a constant element which is a. This is a. So the old value we will find out, then the new value we will find out. So the new standard deviation after multiplying each element by a is to be found out in this question. Right? So standard deviation we know already. This is the standard deviation formula. This is basically a sigma square is variance, sigma is your standard deviation. Let me write it again just to recall all those we have learned. Xi minus x bar whole square by n. This is your sigma. The sigma square basically. Sigma is under root of this one. Under root of this one, which is the standard deviation. Now we have multiplied each element by a. So what about the new mean? Initial mean was what? X bar is simply sigma x by n. Original x bar, original mean will be x1 till xn divided by n, which is sigma x by n. But here the new mean, every element is multiplied by a. So you can take a constant. It is simply x1 plus x2 till xn divided by n. So this is what? This is sigma x by n, which is x bar only. So the new mean is a multiplied the old mean. Okay. So this is how you got the new mean. So new mean has a relation of a multiplied with the old mean. This we got. Okay. Now let us come to the new standard deviation. So we'll use the same formula, but here only xi will change to axi, x bar will change into ax bar. How? Sigma new will be sigma. This sigma n will be, this is summation. Okay. Xi is simply, we have multiplied each element by a. And x bar we just found, the new one is simply the old one multiplied by n. Right? So sigma axi, x bar, xi is axi only, minus x bar is ax bar. These are the old ones. A is common, so you can take a outside, but it is squared. So a square will come outside. Simply inside we have xi minus x bar, the numerator I am talking about. So I can write it as, this whole term as, if I write it as x new minus x bar new, and x new and x bar new, x new is what? A square, xi minus x bar, I just told you a square I have taken a constant because it is inside the square. Xi minus x bar, this is the old form, and divided by n, and this all is under root. This is under root. Now a square you can take outside because it is square. Under root of a square is a. So the mod a plus minus a you have to take. Okay. So the xi minus x bar by n whole square sigma, what is this? This is already, we know this is sigma. So just put a sigma here. So the sigma new is a, which is in under the modulus, multiplied by sigma old. This is the expression. Question number 7. If a variable x takes the value 0, 1, 2, n with frequencies. So we are given the data, we are given the values of frequencies. So x is these values 0 to n. And what is the frequencies? NC0, NC1, NC2 till NCn. These are the frequencies. So we have to write the variance of x. What is the variance of x? Now you have to get back to the binomial theorem, binomial concept, then only you will learn this. X bar is simply sigma xi fi xi by sigma f. N equals 0 to n. Xi is what? 0. What is its frequency? NC0. What is the other term? 1. What is the frequency? NC1. So you will go up to final n into NCn and divided by sigma f. What is the frequency sum? NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 till NCn. So this is NC0, NC1, and this is NCN. Okay, what is x bar here? X bar, you know it. We have already learned in the binomial concept. This is simply n into 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay, this is n into 2 to the power minus 1. Okay, this is the, and what about NC0 plus NCN? This is 2 to the power n by n plus 1. This is what we have to remember, recall. It is very difficult to recall, I know, but I'm just telling you so that you remember it. Now when this goes up, n plus 1 by 1 goes up, n plus 1 remains in the denominator. So 2 to the power n minus 1 and 2 to the power n, it is there. So when 2 to the power n goes up, it goes 2 to the power minus n. So you have to add the exponents, 2 to the power n minus 1 plus 2 to the power minus n. So essentially you are adding n minus 1 with minus n. So n minus n cancel, minus 1 will be there, 2 to the power minus 1 will come. So now you take in the denominator. So it comes in the denominator. So n plus 1 by 2. Okay. So this is your final solution. Okay. So if you remember that thing, it is okay. Otherwise, this questions comes like this. And especially for the competition people, you have to remember all these. Okay, this is all about your very small answer question. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.